County Today is presented by Cano Real Estate. Hire an agent, get a team. Learn more by visiting CanoRealEstate.com.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris Brown and this is Clark County Today. At the end of this month, the homeless nonprofit Share will no longer run the day shelter at the Vancouver Navigation Center, and as of Valentine's Day, the city will also no longer have a homeless resource manager. City Manager Eric Holmes announced last week that Jackie St. Louis would be resigning effective February 14th after just 6 months in the newly created position. St. Louis has not responded to requests for comment, but both Holmes and City Councilor Linda Glover said they were aware that St. Louis was struggling to relocate his family from the Puget Sound area to Vancouver and finally decided he needed to put family first. The city is working to find a new operator at the Navigation Center, as well as funding for more shelters. The search for a new homeless resource manager will begin right away. We've recently covered how many local school districts are dealing with declines in enrollment. Now we may know where those students are going. According to the U.S. Department of Education, homeschooling is the fastest growing form of education in the country, including here in Clark County. In a recent piece for Clark County Today, Jessica Wilkinson highlighted many of the factors and resources which are creating rising interest in parent-led education. We also spoke with Heidi St. John at the Firmly Planted Family Homeschool Resource Center in Vancouver. St. John shared her own story with homeschooling her children and how Firmly Planted is working with parents at the center to equip them for homeschooling. Check out the full story and video at clarkcountytoday.com. The ongoing frustration over the Yacolt Mountain Quarry has galvanized neighbors into action, and that was evident last night as neighbors met to officially form a new neighborhood association. The East Fork Alliance Neighborhood Association will cover the largest geographical area of any Clark County neighborhood association along the East Fork of the Lewis River in Battleground and Yacolt. Clark County Code Enforcement Officer Mike Boyer and Sheriff's Deputy Ashley Hackett, a neighborhood liaison, attended the meeting and offered their help and support. East Fork Community Coalition member Gary Oger volunteered to serve as chair of the organization after no other neighbors stepped forward. Be sure to check back soon for the full story at clarkcountytoday.com. Could dreams of a YMCA in Battleground be closer to coming true? The group Friends of the Battleground YMCA gave an update to City Council last week, including an introduction to Tyler Wright, new president and CEO of YMCA of Columbia-Willamette. The group is hoping to have a piece of property potentially in the near future. Then work would begin to raise funding for the first stage of the building. Wright assured the cash-strapped city he's not interested in having them build the facility, but would be happy for any assistance in terms of permitting fees or maybe taxes. The Battleground YMCA Task Force was formed in 2013 and has gone through several ideas to help bring a facility to the area. They're hoping to have more concrete plans to announce sometime in the near future. And there's your quick check of just some of the stories you'll find at clarkcountytoday.com. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see when stories are posted and be part of the conversation. You can also send story ideas and tips to news at clarkcountytoday.com. For all of us, I'm Chris Brown. Thanks so much for watching.